Today we're going to be playing some blue yellow ace. Got some new stuff with the new starter deck, so we're going to try a bit of both starter decks actually. Starting off with our bread and butter, our ace and Luffy. These are going to be essential mulligan grabs for the start of the game. Also Garp 2. The goal of this is to essentially become a 7,000 body until you're able to get to your Whitebeards. And another little nifty combo that you can do once you reach 10 Dawn is you leader ability, you add a 5 cost in your life, and then you play a Whitebeard where you can play either the 9 cost or the 10 cost, and then you'll have 7k power as well as an extra card that you wouldn't lose in life, which you would lose anyway because of your leader ability. So nice little nifty play there. I tried the other 9 cost event, but it's not really consistent with the deck unless you plan with the ace beforehand. But I digress. We got a whole bunch of games for you for today. Well, four, if that's what's considered a whole bunch. And the first two I had to record post because I messed up the audio. Do not do not play YouTube videos when you're recording a game because that will mess it up. So lesson learned there. So yeah, timestamps as well as the deck in the description. And yeah, enjoy the gameplay. All right, so we got Peanut Butter Luffy over there. We are gonna hold on to this because we do have an ace in hand. So nothing crazy there. No need to get greedy. But they're gonna get their Zoro, so they got their first two turns already set. And this is pretty much really only one choice, which is the control Luffy, because everything else is pretty much vanilla at this point. We already have an ace that can fix our hands, so I don't see the reason of getting two of them. So yeah, we get the yellow Luffy there. Okay, so yeah, they're going with Zoro. They're gonna have a 3-5 body and then swing for 7, just like that. Of course, we're gonna have to take because we don't want to lose our hand too early. We're gonna attach and see if we can find something nice for our ace to latch onto. We do in the form of a 2k vanilla, so we can drop that and then play it out, and then swing for a big 9. But I think they made the mistake of thinking it was a 7k swing, but it was a 9k swing. So we got 2 cards and a life, so profit there. But they're gonna get the KO Sanji. So that means that pretty much our ace is not going to be here for the foreseeable future. But they are going to ramp a whole bunch of cards. They'll be able to get to that 9 spot. So I guess they're splitting attacks here. So we could let one of them go, but I thought in hindsight that we should clear it out. Alright, so they don't really have much of a board, but we do get the Garp Talk deck, and we can do the whole Shibu again. We can either go with another 2k counter or another Sanji, not Sanji, but Ace. So maybe it was a mistake because now we can't rush. But we're just going to try to get rid of board. So now they don't have a board, and we're able to just get another big 9k swing, and we're able to set for next turn. So we got all kinds of follow-up. We are going to lose one of them. We lost our rush, so big sad. This limits their swinging capacity. So we'll let that go as well. So now we have no board. But we can do a few things here. We can set up for game by playing I Am Whitebeard, or we do some rushing here. But I'm thinking we just flat out play it, get the big body out. Hopefully we get something nice. As far as we don't get the 2 cards. So we do get the Straw Hat and Ace package, but we lose out on our consistency with our Whitebeard. So now they're going to be forced to play a blocker, or they are in serious trouble because that double attack is coming. But they could have Gum Gum Giant, and that could unravel everything. Alright, so that's Blocker Kata. And they're going to go with a big old swing here. The question is, do we want to counter out of it? I think the answer is yes. So we're down to our bricks. But we do have a secret weapon in the form of 10 Costa. 10 Costa, whatchamacallit, Whitebeard. Alright, so big old swing. Maybe a cat will block it, maybe it won't. Okay, so they're just down to 0, so all we can do now is just block their, or tax them with attacks. Alright, big old rush. And then a 5k swing, which we'll counter out of. And then they got a 10k swing. Either way, we did lose the Whitebeard, but now we have many avenues of attack. So, of course, we can just go swing a big old 12 and see what happens. Alright, so they just block it right away. Now, we could do a whole bunch of attack shenanigans, but I think we just go all in here. We can search for formality's sake. We can put Tank Luffy up. But, yeah, let's just go all in. See if they have 11,000 in points or in counter. They could have, but they needed to get, like, double 2Ks. But, hey, I didn't know Nico Robbins was part of the set. But, good to see. Alright, so we got Nami. I think it's always going second when it comes to Ace. I don't see the 2 costs, so we're gonna probably mulligan that. And oh wow, we got a bounty of 2 pluses. Okay, that's an excellent start. Let's hold off and pass it there, and let's see what they have for us. Okay, just a big old 8k swing, which we're not gonna argue with. They are going to draw a card from that, however. But if we can get a nice 5 cost, we will be able to get the ball rolling. So we have the vanilla, or we have the Luffy, or we have Tank Luffy. But I think the better setting is the one where we have more stuff, not less. But we'll get the ball rolling with cheated out Ace and a big swing to the face. I don't see them not taking this. Okay, so it's up to them. They have 5 Dawn to mess around with. What to do with that 5? Okay, they're gonna Zeus and pop. So that's a little Thunderbolt with a 2k counter, essentially. Yeah, did it just power crep Thunderbolt? But yeah, they have some extra Dawn left, but they're down to 2 life, which is good for us. All right, so they're gonna go in with a 7. We'll counter out. No reason not to. Might as well take use out of our event, but we are gonna take it just to have the Ace online. But we're gonna go gambling. We're gonna attach 2 and see what we get. So we could go for the Luffy or the Ace, though I think the Ace is, with the blocker setup, more, better off. But we got plenty of options here. I think we decide to go with, yeah, this is a conundrum, but we decided to go with the 5 cost Luffy. We probably don't need to use it anytime soon, but at least we have that option to have that big old swing and the 7k body as well. Okay, so just a block, and then we can either set up or just get some more cards on board. But we're gonna get a 2K just like that. Maybe we can fold them into swinging a big bunch, but right now it's looking pretty good. Okay, so Boa, sadly, that's a Luffy, so it can't be frozen. But, alright, so we have some follow-up plays. We could play the I Am Whitebeard here, or we can just put in some more pressure, because we still have the two things. But, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We have the ace in hand, and we can cheat it out and do some rushes. So we have a plethora of things that we can do. We'll start off by trying to figure out how we want to do the math. But we could get them to 0 life easily, or at least 1 life, but with no cards left. But we'll start with an 8K. They could do their shenanigans where they have 2,000 all the time, and then we can just go double 9. And they're going to be forced to give us 2 or take a life. So definitely going to counter out this one. I don't think they're going to go to 0. Alright, so they're up to 9, I think. And if we're able to get 5 costs off, we're going to be able to cheat out 9 costs and get another card in hand. So we can draw 3 cards here potentially. But we'll just counter out since they're not really, they're just doing light swings on it. Considering holding on to this, I think we will, just to keep it protected, because now they don't have a serious thing. But they do for sure have the kids, so our life is a lot lower than we would like it to be. But we do have the new gate to freeze their attacks. So I always have that in a tank, but we're gonna have to do it this one way. So we're going to get Luffy into life, and then we're gonna add it to hand. But first, we're just gonna go 6. They're gonna use their leader ability, of course, to just get out of that one for free. Okay, so we were able to get out of that unscathed. We could have just played the 8 costs and played the Tinbeard, but we also could have been in trouble as well. It's how they're willing to go with that at the end of the day. Could have we survived it? Possibly. But it's something that they may not see coming. Let's see if we can bounce back from this. Keep this because we have some setup. It's big head piranha. Search. Luffy's there. Okay, so here comes the punishment. Sure. I do want to use it. Let's take out the Zoro. That's going to cut off their means of restanding. Alright, now we can get serious. Peek. We could get a tank man. I think that would be better, actually. No, we have plenty of tank man in hand, so we'll go with the... We have less Luffy, so let's just do that. I changed my mind again. Get that back, and then we'll go counter. may not be able to counter, but I can do... I can just do this. Peek. We have other ace. And then we can play ace, ploy. We'll start placing the Luffy on top. And even though we can't attack, we could pull all our focus into... Oh, we have 5 cards. Never mind. My math is not mathing. They don't have 5. Oh, well, they made a mistake too, so it's tit for tat. But now the Luffy can attack. Okay, let's peek. There we go. Now I got something. Now let's ace it up. Ploy. Now we could antagonize the Arlong, so we'll go 8 here. One more 8. And then we could go 9. Play Luffy and let it go. Good news is that they can't restand anything. The bad news is they can next turn. I'm surprised they didn't put the V. I guess they can do the VV for more setup. But, oh, that's just unforgiving. We're still going to do this always, and we'll see what we get on top. Sadly, it's just an ace. We don't have the actuator for that. But what we can do instead is put a little bit of pressure on them. So we can go 7 first. Then we can go 1 more 7. Then we can reveal the aces in hand, and then we could bottom deck the carrot. So now it's a waste of some Dawn, but yeah, we're going for it. Dude, don't tell me they have double carrot. That would be ouch. Oh, counter it. We need more avenues of attack. Oh, let's see which one is superior. Second, mulligan. Okay, we got ace. That's better than most. Squad. So this can give them some Dawn. Oh, don't need to do much. We'll just pass it here. That's going to give them the boost if they want to use it. Yep, so confirm. So that's going to be a big load of pain. So I guess they get to draw it now. I'll take it. I'll take both, actually. Give us a chance to use Ace if we find it. Okay, we have options now. Peak. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. Smash a 7 down. And one more. All right. So now they're up to 5. Do they have the Fire Fist? If they do, not a big deal. We could just... they won't be able to swing or anything. Okay, so they're going to put that back, add some blockers, I bet. So they built board. Other than that, they can't swing. All right, very confident in this peak. Oh, well, we got options here. I'm thinking I want to get rid of the blocker, so we'll do this. Luffy, that's all you. And then we'll go 9s for days. Possible mistake, we should have swung with the Ace first, because triggers are a thing. Okay, so make Whitebeard the king. Okay. We'll go 9 again. They have to dump a lot of cards, or they're gonna have to take another life. Alright, they gave us a lot there, and we're still a 7k body. They can play Jozu. Draw some additional cards. But again, they won't be able to swing. Odin? Is that the play? The 7-cost Odin? Okay, they're putting some investment on. We're going with a 9. Oh, they're going big on the swing. Real big. So 10k swing versus 7. Do we have enough 2Ks to have it if we want to? Or are they going to go for Ace? If that's the case, we'll block it. If they go for face, I might just take it. Ooh. Ooh. That's a gamble. It's not going to be enough swingage. Probably should have added it to your leader. You know what? We're going to do something stupid. First, we're going to swing 7 to face. If they have pudding, we are toast. I think that's fair to say. Or we could crash and burn right now, so we'll just go 7. I don't know if we have enough counter to get out of this one. Maybe they don't have anything in hand. But I gotta do the I am Whitebeard at least one time. Okay, they let go, so it's 14 or 15. Actually, no, because it'd have to be arrested Dawn, so it's 14 no matter what. I need to block 7 of those. We got, what do we got? We got 4K, 5K, 6K, 7K, 8K, so we can take the swing. So calculated. So that has rush. And they can draw some stuff. Wait, does it not gain rush? Okay, so 11. I'm surprised that you don't see it active looking, like it's great. Yeah, grayed out. Okay, that's definitely getting protected. How confident am I to just swing with a 10K swing? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. They're gonna need all the 2Ks in the world to block. They need like their whole hand to be. Oh, never mind. And there you have it, a little taste of blue yellow ace. I think the one thing that I would do immediately is try to get some room for some Charlotte pudding, because with all the big hands with the Luffy's being around. I think that would be a good way of shutting down their stuff. Just with that, because pudding can sometimes just end games right then and there. We're blue, we might as well use it. But what other little tidbits would you add to this list? Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you all in the next One Piece video. Thanks for watching.